Welcome to online summer school, you guys. I'm going to show you what you need to do to get through your courses. One thing I'm going to warn you about right now is this is a 16-week class that you're going to do in 8. So you really got to put your time and effort into it. If you decide to take a week off, you probably won't get through the class. Now, I don't want to scare you because I had several people that took summer school classes last summer and did fine. But I just want to warn you right now, this is not any vacation time. You have to hit it hard for 8 weeks and you'll be fine. Okay, so right now, if you're watching this, what has happened is you have opened up your class and it goes right into modules. Now I'm going to show you just all my online classes. So right now I'm in Chem 121. If you're not in Chem 121, it works the same, so you don't have to worry. But anyway, if you, again, if you've opened up the class, you're in modules, it'll open up to modules, and right now I'm doing the instructions for doing an online class. You obviously opened it. So again, I'm going to explain what to do. All right, so you'll see everything set up in modules, and there's a lecture. So when you go to the lecture, what will happen is there's a YouTube video here. You click on this link and it's actually me going through the PowerPoint. So instead of just giving you the PowerPoints, what I did was I went through and I narrated it. And the max amount of time these will last is 15 minutes, so you don't have to worry about listening to me too long, okay? But this is your place to take notes. Then when you get done with that, you go on to the next one, and there's going to be some sort of assignment. Now, assignments can be watch a video and answer these questions. In this case, if you click on it, it's an actual assignment. Where you have to do it and then submit it to me. And of course, it's going to take forever to load. But again, you'll see it. And then when it's time, what you do is you've got a couple options. You can send it to me. Come on, load, baby, load. You can send it to me through a text message, I mean, not a text message, but you can just type in the stuff and send it to me. Or you can submit it. You'll see it'll give you different options. Your best thing to do, you guys, is just send me the answers. Try not to email it to me. I mean, I can get it that way, but it's a little tougher to put in your grade because this will submit and then I have to give you a grade for it. So here you can see there's a worksheet. So you can, download this, type in the stuff, and then just submit it to me. One thing to remember is you can't do anything. You can't move on until you have submitted. Or you can't look at anybody else's until you've submitted it, okay? The other thing I want to point out is, if I get there, there's a due date for everything, okay? So you see here, classifying matter practice, June 3rd, classifying matter, June 3rd. Other things that you might get is a quiz, all right? Here's a quiz. All the quizzes, you guys, are timed because if I don't have a time limit on it, you guys will spend all day. You'll look up everything. I'm not testing your research skills. Yes, you can find all the answers. What I'm doing is testing if you know what's going on. So I need you to make sure that you have all your materials before you start taking one. And if you quit, you're done. You cannot log in. You only get to log in once. Because again, what I have people do is they log in, they write down all the questions, log out, and then go log in again. That's cheating. So you get to log in once. In this case, you can see it's a 10-point quiz and it's 10-minute time. When your time is up, you're up. You're done. I'm sorry. So make sure when you're going to take a test or a quiz that you're ready for it, because if you log out, you're done. Your grade is what you get. Okay. So tests are that way, quizzes are that way. All right. So again, you just watch the lecture, do your assignment, move on to the next one. They just all go in order. Okay. Then you will see for labs what we have, like here says chem safety. Now, obviously, we're not doing labs together because it's an online class. So we have a program called Labster. And what you do is you follow this, but you hit play down at the bottom. Now, it's from an external link. It's not for me. I have no control over the programming. Basically, I have the control to put it in there. It will grade you and send the grade to me. All right. If you get a bad grade on it, you can do it again. You can do it as many times as you want before the due date. Okay. Once the due date is up, you get a 0 if you haven't done it. But you can see it's loading and it takes a little bit to load, but it's not a big deal. The thing that's most important about when you take these, you guys, you cannot do them on your phone. You cannot do them on a tablet. You have to do them on a computer. Okay. They won't work. Basically, they have like a thing called the Launchpad, and it'll explain it when you start. The information is in there. You follow around in the lab. They show you equipment. They have things for you to do. The first couple times you do it, you might struggle a little bit, but after a while, I promise you'll get it. Every one of them's worth 20 points, and there's 1 to 2 of them for pretty much every chapter. Okay. So if you're having troubles with it, if it's really slow, that means there's a bunch of you doing it at one time, and it means you probably waited to the last minute for a due date to do it. So that's the other thing you want to keep in mind. If you wait to the last minute, you might have some struggles with it. So please be careful with that. So anyway, again, you have quizzes, you have assignments that you send to me, and then you have chapter tests. Here's the Labsters, okay? Those. And again, we're in chemistry right now. They're the same for biology. This is Chem 121. There's a Chem 115 as well. Same deal, okay? One thing I wanted to point out, sometimes you'll see extra stuff. Like, here's a review. Here's me babbling, and I finished it because there wasn't enough time. But if you see stuff like this, I will have, if at the end of every chapter, I'll have the whole PowerPoint. If you want to run it off ahead of time and take notes, that you can do that. The only thing I recommend is when you run it off, do it like for note taking, so you get 3 slides per page. You don't want to do each one individually because that takes up a lot of paper. But they're always at the end. You'll see right here. But these right here, what I put in is, if there's a topic I think you need a little extra help with, what I've done is I've downloaded worksheets from the internet. These are not assignments. Okay, you can see this is problems, but it also has the answers. So these are for you if you want to try a couple extra ones. You can, try it, and then you can check out the answer. You don't have to do them. There's, I just threw them in there in case you needed a little extra. You can see there's several on this one, limited reactance, stoichiometry, or whatever. But all of these, and again, they're usually at the end of a chapter or whatever, but if it's a topic I think you need a little extra help with, I have these, and these are all, you'll see, they're all with the answers. They're just for you. If you want to look at them, you want to try to work them out, and then check to see if you got the right answer. But again, there's nothing you have to do. You don't have to submit them to me. These are just for you, and you'll see them. They'll come up every now and then after, like here, like I said, this was a review PowerPoint I did. And again, it's on YouTube. So if you click on this, what you're going to do is you're going to go to where I'm at, and you see me blah 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 blah.
Remember, okay, this is a really long chapter.
So anyway, those are there for you, and there's extra stuff. Okay, so things you've got to keep in mind is you need to follow the modules. You need to watch all your due dates. Okay, and they come up fast. I will send you an email every Monday saying, okay, this many assignments are due today. Get busy. And again, you can see there's quite a few starting right away, but we have to get through 16 weeks of class in 8 weeks, so you have to hit it hard. Again, everything's got a due date. Okay, and you can see I have reviews for this one, and usually it's a PowerPoint that I have. I have other review stuff for you. You can go through in that. When you submit an assignment, if you wait till 11:49 and submit me an assignment that's due before you take a test, you'll probably just get a grade. I won't have time to go through it. If you submit stuff ahead of time, what I will do is I will go through it, tell you what the right answers are. If I see you're doing something majorly wrong, I'll let you know that, okay? But you have to give me time as well. Don't submit it to me, an hour before you have to take a test, because, that's not going to work. I will keep on top of everything for you, but you got to keep on top of everything for me as well. But again, you'll see all the due dates. It goes through. If you just follow the modules, you guys, and stay on top of it, you'll be great. Every week, I got to put in attendance. I think I have to put in 2 days, or so you have assignments to do every week. So if you've done a couple of your assignments, even if you haven't got them all done, if you've done a couple of assignments, you're going to get your attendance grade. Okay. But if you take a week off, that's a 0, and it's going to hurt you, but you can't. I'm sorry, you guys, but if you decide to take a week off, it's really going to hurt you. Okay. It's best to be ahead of time. It's not wait till the due date on everything. Okay. But again, you'll see there's quite a bit of stuff, and this is Chem 121. We will get through 12 chapters. Okay, you have a comprehensive final. If you're in biology, you do not, because we go through 25 chapters. But again, your assignments are going to be stuff you have to submit to me, videos you have to watch and answer questions, short quizzes, all that. But after every lecture, there's going to be an assignment. Okay, and you just keep going in order and you should be fine. And usually at the end of the chapter, like this one right here, this would be a labster. Okay, so I think there's like 15 in each class. So those take the place of it so you can get your credit for a lab class. But again, you're doing a class, an 8-week class a 16-week class, sorry, in 8 weeks. So you really got to stay on top of it. If you're struggling, you can email me. And I mean, if there's enough people that want to, we can do a review session through, if you look on here, we have the big blue button. Okay. If I set up a conference in Big Blue Button, it won't have one here, but I'll have it listed, and all you have to do is hit join. It's not like Zoom and all those where you have to hit a link. It'll just say conference, and then if you want to come to it, you just hit join and I'll be there. But again, that'll be something we'll have to decide as a group. If you really, if you want to have a review session, I need more than one person. Okay. If you're really struggling and you want me to help you, we can do that if you really need to. But, before tests and stuff, if I get, 3 or 4 people say, hey, can we review? We can set that up. Okay. I'll send a message out. And again, all you have to do is hit join. Like I said, I don't have a conference here. Sorry, but I'll start it and then you come in. All you have to do is hit join and you're there. Okay. The syllabus is in here as well. You can see what we got going on. It's there. I hope I got most of the information. I'll send you announcements again when tests are coming out. But every Monday, I promise, I'll send you an email. This is what's due today. What's going on. Blah, blah. And again, the best thing to do to get a hold of me is just email me through, here or through your app. But you have to have your team Turtle Mountain email. You can't use a different email. Okay. If you are a student of Turtle Mountain, you have a Turtle Mountain email. You need to use that. They have troubles with the server. It won't recognize like other Gmails and all that. So please make sure you use your TM email. And I don't know if I have much else to tell you. Again, just log into your course. You can check your grades. Right now, I think I have people in here, but obviously there's no grades. But you'll just have your grade. And you can check to see, okay? But again, once a due date is passed, I'm going to go back and put in a 0. So please, 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 please make sure you keep up with that. Okay. That's about all I got. If you've got questions, again, email me, get started. You got to, I hate to say that you got to, work hard, but you do if you want to get through it. And again, I'm not scaring you. I had lots of people last summer and they all did fine if they, put their nose to the grindstone, if you want to call it that. But again, you're going to get a 16-week class in 8 weeks. So, and again, I just did it on Chem 121. It's set up the same for Biology 150 and Chem 115. Okay, so they're all there. If you've got questions, let me know. I hope this video helps. Hit the next part of the module and just go in order and you'll be great. Okay, so good luck and let me know if you have any problems.